All right, and we are back. Uh-oh. Is it recording? Hold on here. Getting a weird message. Stand by. Let's see, did it fix itself? It did. Okay, cool. Cool. It's having some encoding. I had an encoding issue. Okay. Let's see what the hell's in here. Oh, it's Darazand. Nice. You are blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like giants are hammering on your temples and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound is reopened at the worst possible moment and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hall bears the traces of the huge Balor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are cowering against the walls. Minago, shivering, covers the wound you dealt her with one hand while trying with the other to wipe away the blood oozing from the symbol carved into her forehead.
Let me into the rift, Darazand. We're all going to die here. Trying to fight back. It's madness.
Madness, I tell you, madness. Oh, did I do that right? I think I did. He unleashes a deafening roar, the eyes of his huge head filling with true madness.
We need to provoke him, or he'll escape again. How wonderful it is to see you again. I've greatly anticipated this reunion. I didn't finish gutting you the last time, but you won't flee like a coward again, will you?
Wow! Greybor, who's not even technically in the party, just totally poked that bear.
Who dares call me a coward? Ah, it's you, you filthy runt. I promise to shove your entrails down your throat, and I keep my promises.
Fair enough. Let's go.
I told you, Darazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden.
Hell yes!
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
Okay. We are fully juiced up. We've got haste and all kinds of crap going on. Yeah, look at that. 51 extra health points. Okay. My dear. Hellfire Ray. On command. Just unleash hell. Why does he still have... Oh, because did I burn through? I guess I did. Yeah, Flame Strike hits all creatures, so we don't want to do that. But we can do Call Lightning Storm.
Precision and grace.
All right, let's... Smite Chaos. Let's go. Where are you going? A little scared? A little scared. Are we running away?
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the Worldwound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world?
Oh, I love that whole sentence.
My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow Crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
After everything I've done on for the Crusades, you're going to put me on trial.
Not a trial, merely a superior evaluating the actions of a subordinate. May I remind you that it was I who entrusted you with your title and an army? The first and most glaring issue I'd like to discuss is how you have used the divine gift that was bestowed upon you. An aura of necromancy hangs over Dresden. My clerics and paladins tell me they have never seen anything like it, even in Geb, and its source is quite obvious. A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well. I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
Ask me if I give a shit.
With all due respect, my lady, 𝐸𝐸 has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
Oh, Seela for the backup.
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Seela. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
Oh. Okay, well, this is great. I trust 𝐸𝐸 completely. Yes, absolutely. And we could easily take that. She's not only a loyal friend, but living proof that even demons can change for the better. I love that. We're definitely going for this, though. Let me remind you that you were the one who assigned Nura Dendawar to my entourage, who turned out to be a Baphomet cultist. So which of us is incapable of choosing worthy companions?
A fair reproach. Let's hope 𝐸𝐸 will stand head and shoulders above Nura.
Oh, I have no doubt about that.
I also wish to mention what you did with 𝐼𝐸𝐷𝐻's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic, handed to you to defend the city against the demons, has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that 𝐼𝐸𝐷𝐻 will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
I did nothing.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize. You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire crusade, for Mendev, and for the future of those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the Worldwound. I do not have the luxury of making a single mistake.
You hear the ring of steel in the Queen's voice.
That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
Wow. This is how you thank me for everything I've done. Throughout the Queen's entire speech, Darren is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
Good point, Greybore.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
Oh.
Typical. Get us to do the job first, and start with the questions after. Next thing they'll be telling us to empty our pockets and kicking us out the door.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope. Our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade.
You've had 100 years to fix this shit, you stupid bitch.
But let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nehindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source. Nehindrian crystals were brought here to Golarion through this rift. I shall do everything to ensure this route is blocked from now on. I shall destroy all the paths from the Midnight Fane to Dresden, blocking the passages with rocks if I have to, so that demons passing through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon the city. This is a forced measure. I am doing this for the safety of Dresden. But this won't solve the problem. We should... No, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
I swear to God, if you move one thing in my room, I'm going to be pissed. Matter of fact, I will kill you and then raise you as an undead companion. That is what I'll do. All right, hold on. Okay, so what if I refuse? If you destroy the Fane and its exits, how will I return? In the Lexicon of Paradox, Areelu Vorlesh's book, it says that there are 5 such rifts within the borders of the Worldwound. So blocking the exits from the Fane will only deprive the demons of one of their 5 routes here. True, until the problem of the Nehindrian crystals is solved, we won't be able to win. I'm going to the Abyss. If there's no other choice, I will go. Farewell, my queen. I will go to the Abyss, but don't think I'll forget the way you treated me. I like that answer best. Well, first, I want to say this, and then say this. I probably can.
It will mean that one day the Abyss will come for you. I might disagree with my righteous sister-in-arms at times, but there is one thing she is indisputably right about. Evil must be killed at the root. The Nehindrian crystals are too great a threat, and we may never get another chance of reaching their source.
Correct. I imagine I'll be up to the task of leading the Crusaders. 100-odd years of experience must count for something, but your mission in the Abyss is critical.
Again, you had 100 years, and you lost Dresden and couldn't take it for 70. You're an arrogant bitch. And matter of fact, yeah, I do think I'm going to turn you into an undead companion later. I will go to the Abyss, but don't think I will forget the way you've treated me. The Queen's brow furrows, but she refrains from comment.
Valor, bravery, and loyal comrades. We have all this in abundance. With it, even the Abyss holds no fear for us.
Is everyone actually here? I see Squeala. Oh yeah, I see Social. They're all here. That's cool.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Don't fuck up my city. And ooh. Menace of Death. Whenever someone dies within a 10-foot radius from the wearer of this amulet of natural armor +3, the wearer gets the effect of haste spell for 2d3 rounds. This effect is renewed each time someone dies. After the effect wears off, the wearer cannot make any weapon or unarmed attacks for 1d3 rounds. Wow. Okay. That's actually really, really cool.
Let's move already.
Yeah, he's wearing a natural +2. So we'll give him this +3. And he's just going to be constantly hasted. Oh, I'll take that. Okay. And what was this? Oh, yeah, that's the lens of the prolonged gaze. Is there a vendor here that I could sell to before... No, guess not. Okay. Looks like once more into the breach, my friends. Maybe we should rest here first. Yeah, let's do that. First, let's do this.
The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Get as much healing done before we rest. All right. Yeah.
After everything that happened to you, you could have become a very angry person, but you didn't. Where does all your compassion and love come from?
Must be talking to Ember.
I don't know.
Yep.
What about you? You're very kind, even though a horrible thing was done to you. You were forced to be a demon.
All right. Oh no, our camouflage failed. He said sarcastically. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. Let's drop a save there. Oh, how did we miss that? Hold on. Oh, it's just it's unidentified. There we go.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward, to solitude, to the unknown, to the abyss.
The hand came with us. Champion, I'm amazed. I sense a surge in the power within you the moment you boldly stepped forth into the rift. The power was dark, but I have faith that you can keep it in check and wield it only to save Golarion from the abyssal invasion. That's the whole point. I do want to save Golarion. Let's get that straight right now. And I'm not opposed to... I'm not looking to turn everyone into undead. Just the queen now, the bitch. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that is revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading. So that's where the rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all the demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but that fact brings me neither joy nor consolation. So this is the Abyss. It's not such a bad place. The inhabitants of this place are experts in pleasure and entertainment in life as well as undeath. 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿's realm is far away, but she doesn't discount the value of this plane either. You can look forward to plenty of pleasurable diversions on your expedition. Ah, the Abyss. This is not a hospital place, but just imagine how many experiments we can conduct here. Yeah, okay. I swore I would never come back. Everything here dredges up old memories. Everything here just screams, this is your true home. My cursed and benighted home. Home is the place where you feel safe, the place you love and feel comfortable in. Our party is your true home, and the Abyss is just a place. You're right. This is just a place, a dark and evil place, but no more than that. I've already broken away from here once, and I can do it again. One day, the legions of the righteous will march through this plane and trample its residents into dust. Alas, we won't live long enough to witness that day, but we can bring it closer by completing our mission. The commander has been banished to the Abyss by the grace of the illustrious Queen of Mendev, uprooted from his life and sent on a mission to a strange and alien world. You didn't foresee that little twist, did you? And how could you? It's not as if you're ever seen my dearest cousin Galfrey behave in such a high-handed manner with anyone else. Then again, who needs all this lamenting? Words and sentiments like these are appropriate between relatives or lovers, and you and I fall into neither category, the former to my relief, the latter to my eternal disappointment. We are in the Abyss, which is the worst possible setting for any kind of dalliance. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. This is the realm of 𝐂𝐡𝐴, the Lady in Shadow. Every corner of the Abyss is repellent in its own way, but this is where one truly walks on corpses. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered. Every monster slain by 𝐂𝐡𝐴 becomes an island like this one we're standing on right now. This place seems to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us. But as I look at this black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of evil creates even greater evil. Why would 𝐂𝐡𝐴 kill other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy, so the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. I don't know, before the idol that we saw at the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the Worldwound, but it's no wonder the Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I will not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Deskari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Everything. Beware every shadow. This is the Abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the sword of valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. What's our plan? We need to find the source of the Nihydrian crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the Worldwound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they're doing with the crystals here, whether they were creating them or mining them or bringing them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know that who is in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There still may be traces here or even some documents or witnesses. All right, let's go. Ooh, we got another mythic level. Hell yeah. All right, time to jump into the old spreadsheet here. And for his 5th, right? Yeah, mythic level 5. So he's already taken mythic, mythical beast, weapon focus mythic, mythical charge, flawless attacks. Let's see here. Let's go with Unrelenting Assault. Every turn, as long as you make at least one melee attack, You gain a stacking +2 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons up to a maximum of +10 that lasts until the end of combat. Hell yeah. Alright. Regil. Regil. Scroll down his list here. I think that for him, see, we already took leading strike, flawless attacks, unrelenting assault, weapon finesse mythic. We can give him let's go with Ever Ready. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. Number of attacks of opportunity you can make each round increase by 2. Hell yeah. Because without flank, he's definitely going to be getting that. Okay, Miss Areelu. Greater enduring spells. There we go. Darren. He is getting greater abundant casting, which means now all of his 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells, he gets 4 more spells per day. It's fantastico. All right, next, Miss Ember. And she is getting, no, not that. Is it Bloodline Ascendance? Second Bloodline. Is that what it was? Elemental Bloodline Fire? Yeah, that's what we're getting. Yeah. Last but not least, me. Lich. Ooh, I get Lord of Death. Yes, that's fantastic. Okay, so Lord of Death. Let's read this. Leader of a small cult of undead created by his own hands, Draco became famous as the indomitable commander of the 5th Mendevian Crusade against the Worldwound. Determined to destroy the forces of the Abyss at any cost, he ventured on the path of the Lord of Death. For millennia, powerful necromancers have dreamed of a power that could rival the divine. They have created cults in their own names and attracted many followers. Thanks to his legendary powers, Draco has managed to achieve much greater success than the others. He has acquired a talent to bestow divine spells upon his followers. From that moment, the undead created by him needed no other deities to cast spells. So yeah, there's the cleric of Draco. Yeah, that's awesome. And we